Hello everyone. We're introducing a thing today called a vision wall. This is sort of when you take your vision quest, and you get a vision, you start to see these different things and you want to see them every day so you can actually create them. So the idea here is, what do you want to create? This is just a map. There's many maps you could use. This is just a really good one. It's 5,000 years old. It's called feng shui, which means the flow of wind and water. So we just organize our life into 9 areas. Just makes it nice because it's 3 rows of 3, makes it easy to build stuff. There's a lot of different reasons we use it, but it's shaped as an octagon. And so what we do is we take a look at our life and we think, what do I need to do first? And what would it look like if everything was done? And we can kind of combine that. So like, what's most important, and how could we actually have it happen? So in the center, we're going to have health and medicine. We typically go to basics next, survival things, your home, different patterns you can use. I'll just share the pattern I like. I like to go to wisdom and knowledge and figure out what I need to learn in order to have all the other things. Then I might use like different projects and things to get it all finished. Then I might build some relationships, grow a reputation, get a bunch of money. And when I'm kind of set and have everything I need, now I'll focus on, well, what do I really want to do, and spend the rest of my life on my actual life path and my career. Some people say, you would jump to career right away. It's totally up to you. But I would say it usually ends with, okay, everything's great. Now we're just traveling around the world helping others have it too. So it would look like this. We do a bunch of health stuff, and eventually we'll have a nice one for you here. This is just, we got our tools and stuff hanging in the way today, but essentially pulse reading, basics of yin and yang, um, top 10 things to do every day, sort of healing. Eventually, you go on a hero's journey, complete that. In Chinese, we like to call it dreaming into happiness. And so you start with your dream, and then you get it better and better. The basic meridians of the body. I would typically jump to basics myself. Houses, gardens, food, shelter, tools, money, projects, things that you can kind of make sure your life is really going well. We can go into detail of what each of these is, but it's kind of harvest season, so we're really looking, it's time to harvest, gather, put it all together, take care of your basic health, first aid, all your have-to things. Then I would typically move to wisdom. What do you need to learn? What's the most basic things that you could get started with today that would help you really be able to do everything you want to do? If you move to the wealth area, so you can do it, like, what do you need for cash, credit, energy, freedom, time, space, receivables, marketing, sales, credit, cards, credit, lines, credit with people, help, energy, trust, all the different resources financially, some space, space to create whatever you want. Freedom, time. Time is the most valuable resource you can have. We could put 100 different things here in image. You can actually talk about screens and tablets and all that type of stuff. You can talk about images that inspire you. The projects would be, where do you need your stuff? What are you storing? What are you using? What tools, what equipment, what gear, audio, visual, sound, text, computers, information, AI, that whole thing. Holding it together, fasteners, glue, screws, bolts, magnets, etc., etc. All the different relationships you might have. We have a lot with nature, so we've got plants, animals, trees, insects, birds, lots of different people. And then as you kind of look at the whole thing and get clear, like, what is your purpose? Why are you here? How do you want to share? What energy you're bringing? How do you do it professionally? How do you give people a lot of value and do value exchange, energy exchange? This is where you start to think about, what do I really want to do for my life, and what do I want to share, accomplish, give away? And your life path, your career kind of takes you to then, where do you want to do it in other places, and how do you want to get there? Vehicles, plans, destinations, strategies, ways of reaching out, helping others, sending them stuff that they need. So this is kind of our whole vision wall in a nutshell. What we're really trying to show you is, maybe this took us a little while, we spent a little money on it, But we started with, 5 minutes and not spending a penny. So you can go to magazines, you can go to advertisements and newspapers. All that stuff's free. All you got to do is clip out the closest stuff to what you want, stick it up on a piece of cardboard, tack it up, whatever you want. We use magnets on a wall because it's great to be able to move stuff around, change things. You can literally change your life by dragging and dropping your life. It's like a dashboard of your life. You can just use it over and over. And then eventually you could build this into Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday board, and then you can actually schedule when you're going to create this stuff. That's a more advanced version, but what we're looking at is just get visioning with what you want right now and get looking at it every day, because it will start to create it, and then just keep improving it. So we wish you all well, health, happiness, prosperity, wisdom, success, and we'll look forward to seeing you again.